It's your typical story of boy meets girl. Boy tries a body slam, girl trips boy and pins his butt down in a camel clutch. It's not a love story. Next, on Independent Lens.
This program is made possible by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
Welcome to Independent Lens. I'm Susan Sarandon. Tara Neal is 13 and likes to wrestle boys, a sport where boys are boys and girl wrestlers are, well, hard to find. A sport where boys have been known to quit forever if a girl beats them.
I like to show guys that girls can be just as strong as them.
What does it mean for girls to compete with boys in contact sports, especially with some parents on the sidelines yelling, "Rip her arms off"? Independent producer Diane Zander takes us to the mat on the issue of gender and sports seen through the eyes of a sensitive, candid teenage girl. A girl caught in the middle of the debate over Title IX while struggling with her dad's expectations, issues of body weight, and her own will to compete. What does a girl have to do around here to get some respect? Girl Wrestler, next on Independent Lens.
If you want to compete, you better be prepared, because he's looking to tear your arms off.
It teaches you to be a man.
This is real wrestling. There are no masks, no hoopla.
Fighting with someone else while they are fighting against you is probably one of the hardest things an athlete can do.
Girls are very competitive, just like the guys. In fact, maybe more so.
I think the girls that are doing it are pioneers.
I know coaches that don't want girls wrestling.
What's going to happen that's different? She's going to beat some little boy and the parents are going to get upset.
I know parents that don't want it.
You know, you got soccer and basketball. They can do whatever we can.
It's coming, so you might as well embrace it.
I brought this paper home for wrestling. All my guy friends were going to be in it. And so I said, "Here, Mom, I want to do this." She said, "Try and get your dad to pay for it, and then I'll let you." And so he brought me, and I started, and I liked it, so I just kept on going. I thought there was going to be more girls than there was. It surprised me that it was only me and one other girl. She stayed with it for 1 year, but then she quit. I like to show guys that girls can be just as strong as them. My parents have been divorced since 1990. Sometimes I stay there at my dad's house and he takes me to the tournaments. Or Mom will bring me to the tournaments and he'll meet us there. He's always at every tournament. I can wrestle boys now in Texas, but a couple years ago, they came out with the law, once you're 14 or in high school, girls cannot wrestle boys anymore. No. So if there's no girls your weight, you just sit there and you can't do anything. So this was my last season actually getting mat time and wrestling with boys. This one I got at the regionals this year. This one I got at the regionals my first year in Colorado. And this Saturday I got this one and this one. And I think I can put like 2 more there and 2 more there. Then I think I'm gonna put them here.
Enough is never enough. Enough is never enough. Enough is never enough.
This year, I hope to do better because I've gotten a lot more experience. I went to nationals my first year, and I hope to go to nationals this year.
This is the first true state championship. The best kids from all over the state are here.
Thank you. So you beat. I'm going to keep track of you.
Good luck.
Thanks. Rockholds, he has a bye, so Michael Ryhart,
Sometimes there are other girls at my tournaments. Winner, not loser. But they're all going to be in different weight classes and different divisions.
We need to weigh the girl again, then we got a girl weigh in.
First they divide it by age, and then they divide the age groups into weight categories. So it could be like a matter of a pound, and girls can't wrestle each other. They'd have to wrestle guys. There's no other girls that I can wrestle. There aren't any other girls that are my age or weight or experience, so I'm pretty much the only one.
What'd you weigh?
115.
115. Good, you can go eat now.
I hear people talking about it all the time. When my friends come with me, they sit in front of some people and they hear them talking bad about me.
I think that girls should have to wrestle against guys so that we don't feel obligated to go easy on them.
I think it's fine whenever they're younger, but whenever they're older, I think it's kind of weird.
I don't think wrestling's a girl sport.
What if they were me? What if they were the ones wrestling, doing something that they thought was fun?
Take them down!
And somebody's talking bad about them.
I personally don't want my not even a 10-year-old, because even at 10 years old, 9 years old, the boys are sexually aware.
If they were thinking like that, then I'd see something more wrong with guys wrestling guys than guys wrestling girls.
Oh, Saturday Night Ride. It's where you lock the legs and pull up on the head. And I guess you could see where they get the name from. Those are kind of explicit moves, I guess you could say.
I wouldn't have done it when I was a girl because it wasn't offered to me, but if it was offered to me, I would have done it.
I don't even think they should really do it when they're young. I just don't believe in it.
Or the honeymooner, like you're on your honeymoon, what you do with your wife, I guess.
It's a fear. It's a perception of something might be naughty.
They start thinking that it's more than wrestling. Brennan Slay was my favorite wrestler in the Olympics. He's like the one that keeps me going whenever he wins.
There's 2 of them.
What's your name?
Tara.
Tara, I'm Brandon. Nice to meet you. How you spell your name? T-A-R-A? There we go.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Have you ever wrestled a girl?
I have. Yeah, I wrestled a
Did you
girl
beat her?
when I was 10 years old. And I was really nervous about it because she'd won the first 2 matches in the tournament, so she was wrestling me in the semifinals, and all my buddies were there on the side of the mat. I'm not a big believer in girls wrestling boys. I think it's okay when they're young, like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think girls should wrestle guys in high school. I wish you well. Take care.
He said he didn't believe in it. He's like, I don't believe in girls wrestling guys. I'm like, Not supposed to say that to a girl. Okay, so I don't look up to him as much as I used to now.
My dad, I think he likes it because I'm his son that he never had, because my brother isn't really into sports.
Get that reversal, you can get it.
First match at state, I thought I had an advantage on him because he never wrestled a girl.
Hey, forget about it.
The goal of wrestling is for one person to get the other wrestler on their back for 3 counts.
Get him, push back, push back, push back. That's it.
That's called pinning. Once you pin someone, that's the end of the match. You won. If you don't win by pinning, you can win by points. But each move in wrestling is worth a different amount of points. You might not be able to pin someone, but you can win by points at the end of 3 rounds.
Seconds you'd have had. You did good. He couldn't get you on your back. It took him a while. He's a big boy. And for never being beaten, you know, I know you had him worried. Hey man, these are you're up here with the 4 best from each area of the state, and you're here. Look how many people didn't make it. Let's face it. These girls don't have their older sisters to look up to and say, they wrestled. And not everybody's as tough as Tara is either. They do have to be pretty tough. You know, this is not a Barbie doll kind of activity.
At first, my friend said that it wasn't right for me to wrestle. Now they think it's cool that I'm in wrestling. I bring them to tournaments to see what it's like, and then once they see what it's really like, they say, no way.
Right there?
Yeah. You can kind of tell it's not with wrestling.
You can what?
You can kind of tell it's not with wrestling. But guys at tournaments won't notice, probably. Yeah, sure. Shut up. Sure.
All right, that's it.
Sprawl back, you okay?
Walk up.
Your legs back.
All the referees treat me okay except for one. He doesn't believe in girls wrestling.
Last season at a different tournament,
He said I won and he raised my arm. They called me back in and said that he's a guy and he's supposed to get first. If it's like a 2-point move, they can go 3-point move until they can just put a point extra every time. That can add up to a lot.
He's pinned.
Back up, chest to chest.
You lose to a girl, you walk out of the gym, you walk out of the stadium, you don't come back either.
I'd hang up my singlet and stop wrestling forever.
Let's go!
Wrestle!
The wrestling team I wrestle for is actually a city club, but we practice at the high schools.
Nice shot though, Tara. Let's go, Eli. You can be a shooter.
You can warm up when you're out on the mat, but it takes more to think about it. Strategy's better than strength. You need the strength, but strategy's what you need to be able to use your strength.
A guy asked me out.
Jim.
He lives in my neighborhood too. And my mom likes him.
I try to make myself angry so I can get aggressive. Because I always want to be nice. I don't want to hurt anyone. It makes me feel like I control something in myself.
Is he bleeding from his nose too, or from the top of his head?
Yeah, so you over there doing this is what you're doing. You're ripping.
No, I wasn't.
You give him the business under there, pound on him?
You got 2 bruises over there, Tara. What are you doing? Breaking his nose?
My dad, he doesn't let me slap. If I had a parent that just let me go whatever I wanted, I wouldn't be as good as I am now. But sometimes he pushes me a little too far.
Dad, am I wearing in my singlet or this?
Whatever you want to weigh in. 116. It's from being a couch potato. Don't forget to take all your earrings off and your toe rings.
I really didn't want to come this weekend because I had a really bad week.
Yeah.
I thought I had to come because I had a place to go to state.
Or I could just put her in, I mean, tell me what you want to do. Would you rather or not wrestle up?
Yeah, if she wrestled up, she'd get killed.
I don't think I'm ever going to be stronger than all the guys I wrestle because guys always have more upper body strength. So I'm trying to get more upper body strength, but it's hard.
Yeah, she was going to do an exhibition with that one girl that's 108. Yeah, because she was going to wrestle her exhibition. They wanted her to do it
so
in
that's
styles.
good. That's good there. So then we've got. That's good. We'll put her in. We'll put her in there.
Okay.
Okay. So then we're.
She gets to wrestle that girl now. Doesn't have to do exhibition. So you get to wrestle in Greco. So in Greco, you get to wrestle that girl's weight category. There's 108.
I've beat every girl that I've wrestled.
From my coaching perspective, and as a trainer, when you're wrestling the boys, especially as they're going through the time in their lives when they're getting stronger, is you've got to get stronger too. But you have to do the sort of things that normally you wouldn't even think about doing to make your strength compatible with those guys.
6. Go down further. Okay. 6, 3. Come on.
You guys all know about your scoring? 1 point takedown, 2 point, 3 point, 5 point. Have a good one. Good luck.
A lot of people come up and say, I can't believe you let your daughter wrestle boys. I said, hey, she's got the determination to do it. I ain't got no problem with it. Did good. He's got experience.
Next up, Tara Neal, Angel Perez. Next up.
Check in. Check in. Last year, she was kicking butt and pinning boys left and right. And of course, now she's not winning. She discourages herself. And I kept trying to tell her, she gets it in her head that she's going to lose, and she'll lose.
Because it's not really the losing, it's just my dad being on my back all the time.
I thought that was your favorite. Yeah.
If he would get out there and try it and just see what it's really like, then he probably wouldn't be on me so hard.
You having a hard time with your hair, keeping it up now?
Yes.
All the matches are over. We got the girl from Mexico. You'd be good to get her. Get her.
Yeah, I'm going to be really aggressive with her. So I'm scared about girls.
Why? You should be scared of the boys instead of the girls.
I'm not. I don't know. It's like guys. They're scared of the girls, not the guys. The girl from Mexico that I had wrestled was 18 years old.
Get your other hand out. Ahí cerquita para sacar el control, poquito. Ahí.
I came here to wrestle, and I wasn't doing well, so I didn't want to wrestle freestyle. My dad said if I didn't wrestle freestyle, then I can't go wrestling anymore. It's not all wrestling. It's my dad, too. Because at the beginning, my dad was just going with it, and now he's all around it, and you have to do it. He said, I either do it today, or I don't wrestle at all. I'm tired of his expectations for me, and I finally told him, and now he's really mad at me. I still like it, and I still want to do it. I just want less pressure to be perfect. If he stops taking me to practice, and then I won't see him, ever, because that's the only time I do see him, is when he takes me to practice in tournaments. I think we'll grow further apart.
Margaret is the name. Yeah, I'm going to have to start coming back to these. I did the first year and the second year. And then by this third year, I was kind of played out. Let her dad do everything. And he's kind of fallen by the wayside now. And
I've been watching her for most of the season.
Yeah, so we got to get her back at practice. Get her back into the groove. Get her to a camp this summer.
She'll get up to.
My mom, when I'm feeling down, she always keeps me to keep going, and she tells me not to quit because one little thing happens.
She thinks he's a little disappointed in her, but her dad cares in his own way.
I think he's gonna think about it and cool down a little bit and maybe reconsider what he said.
Okay, step up.
I've gotten down from 120 now.
19.7.
I know that muscle weighs more than fat.
Yeah.
But I still know that I want to lose at least 5 more pounds. I'm just gonna keep training as hard as I can. Get down to 110 for the nationals.
You want to do it or you want to go out?
Making weight is really not as bad as it sounds.
You've got to run 3 miles a day.
Keep going. I'll kick you in the butt.
You got to cut weight.
157.6.
You can't eat.
43.7. I've got a friend who's pulled 22 pounds and he's gone to the hospital a lot for dehydration.
Coaches know. pretty much. They just don't ask.
Well, normally you consider scale fluctuation.
Scale fluctuation, what is that?
Hey, I'm trying to...
Everybody wrestles a certain weight. You can't weigh over that weight. And what some coaches have done is they take that individual who's one weight class up, pull him down to the next weight. Hopefully he gets to the next 2 rounds. Then after the next 2 rounds, in about 6 hours, he's back to being that size again.
All right, you're 0.6 over. What do you want to do?
Yeah. Basically, everybody drops weight, so if you stay at your same weight class, everybody's going to be bigger than you, so you drop down just to meet the demand.
You weigh 130 and you wrestle 112.
You got to lose 5 pounds in one night. You have to do it. If you don't, you're a disgrace to your coaches and your teammates, and you're not really a good wrestler, so.
The guys are getting bulkier as they go up in weight and in age. And she's gonna have to realize that they're getting stronger.
We need to pep you up, man. Let's go, warm up.
Drop those pants, boy.
You can beat her. Go, come on.
If I do well at this tournament, I go to the regional tournament.
But we lived in Georgetown, they didn't have wrestling there. Then we moved to Utah and they had wrestling there, and I wrestled, and I loved it. The guys were like, hurt her, get it over with, win, get done. That's how it was. You know, I'm just gonna go in, I'm gonna hurt her, I'm gonna get it done. That's it. And then I would wind up winning.
Dynamite comes in small packages.
And then they'd quit wrestling forever, most of the time.
Tara's done that to a couple of boys.
They won't let you even wrestle or practice with the guys.
Not in high school, they won't.
Not in high school. And I was like, how are they supposed to learn anything? There aren't any girls here that know how to wrestle, and so how are they supposed to learn it right?
And we've been fighting that for 3 years now.
And I don't think it'll change it. Here, if you want to wrestle guys, go to Utah. They have to let you wrestle them there.
Yeah, we can fight it. We fought our playing football, so they said, well, we really can't tell you not to, but so she played football with the boys. So we'll just forge our way with wrestling too if she wants to continue.
Are you going to be in practice on Tuesday? Because I can come wrestle with you.
They are practicing on Tuesday.
All right. It's nice meeting you.
It's nice meeting you.
My dad decided that he wouldn't take me to tournaments for the rest of the year, but he's going to take me to practices.
When am I going to move with you?
Get your mom to talk to me.
You say that every time.
I wanted to move in with my dad because it'd be easier on our schedule for practice.
You said you talked to her during the weekend.
Right. And what did she do? Her and Neil went out.
Not every day of the week.
Saturday they did.
Okay.
And then she complained. Then I was out there trying to talk to her, and you
Sunday.
come walking out there. So I didn't get to talk. No, I didn't.
Okay, see? No, you admitted it. You weren't talking about me moving in with you.
And then Sunday, she went to work early, and
Well, talk to her today.
no, I'm gonna go home. I'm tired and I'm hungry.
Excuses, excuses.
I haven't eaten. When she gets mad at her mom or gets in trouble with her mom or Neil, then she comes to my house. Her stepdad punishes her. I say, hey, don't call me. You're gonna stay there and put up with the punishment. I mean, she's gonna pay to wrestle and be there to wrestle. She needs to wrestle. And I told her if she left, I wasn't gonna, spend the time and the money taking her and then have her back out every other tournament, because it's a waste of her time and my time to just go up there, wrestle 2 people, and then come home because you're not winning. She's got to realize she ain't gonna win every time wrestling those boys. Because I'm still not happy with her for doing that. Because if I let her slide on it, she's going to keep doing it every time that she starts losing, she's going to do it.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Did they make fun of your hair?
Well, there wasn't anybody there.
Well, you didn't have to worry
She
about it.
did her hair like that. I have
Yeah.
something to talk to Mom about,
No, I
doesn't
don't.
he? Yes, you do. Mom, he's gonna keep putting it off.
What are we putting off, California?
No.
I think he sat down and did
Me moving in with it.
Her moving in with you for next school year?
Yeah, I thought I'd have to talk to you about that. It's not a 30-second talk thing. So let's go.
I cut my hair partly because of wrestling, and during the match it doesn't get in your face and guys can't pull it. So they don't have an advantage over you because they can grab your hair.
My parents getting divorced, it was hard splitting the time between them equally. My dad, I wanted to just have fun with them, like father-daughter, instead of everything being about wrestling and working out.
I stayed the night with them on Father's Day, but that's the last time I've seen him.
I feel bad that I broke his expectations for me, but they're just too high. My mom drove me to Dallas for a wrestling camp for the regional tournament.
Welcome to the Southern Plains Kids and Cadets Camps. There's 7 states involved with this. You're going to get some really good competition. When you get up to here, start doing cartwheels. Come on, move!
I started to feel really sick on Tuesday. I think not eating kind of started to kick in really bad.
You're eating.
No, I'm not. Why? Whatever. I'm so not skinny.
You're just anorexic.
I'm not anorexic. Usually I eat all day.
Every knee is up!
I started to feel really nauseous.
Cutting weight's a drag. I don't want you guys cutting weight. Okay? If any of you guys have that kind of a problem, come and see me. We'll talk about it. But I'm real serious. I don't want to see guys cutting weight, especially you younger ones.
Let's just wrestle wherever you are. You just be the meanest boy out there.
So did you throw up?
Yeah, once.
Oh, you want to weigh in? Hang on.
Wow. 7 pounds.
Did you lose 7 pounds in this bracket? Yeah. And make sure you drink a lot of water. You got to eat.
From last time I weighed myself at home, I was 121, and I was 113. I lost 8 pounds. Wow. Well, I made 115. Maybe tomorrow I can lose 3 more pounds, even though it's not good for me. But I think it's actually not bad for me either, because then I can wrestle 115, not have to wrestle with kids that are bigger than me. So just because I'm like a tenth of a pound over.
Do not make weight. You may not leave the room. When you step on the scale the second time, whatever that weight is the weight class that you will be entered into.
Okay, you're good. Go ahead.
I gained 2 pounds. If I do well here, I get to go to the nationals.
Judy from Kansas, mat 6. About 220. Schoolboy 130. James from Oklahoma, Joki, about 221. James from Oklahoma, Joki from Texas, mat 5.
Better job, man. There's some nice shots out there, you just weren't quite finishing them. Okay? You okay? Breathing okay?
I've always thought about how guys got so mad when they lost. I was always like, why are they getting so mad? It's just a sport.
You gotta finish it. You did well.
On that leg lace?
In this last tournament, I got really mad at myself for getting beat by a kid that I knew I could have beat.
You gotta sit up and bring that leg under.
You lost your blood, right?
I don't think I was giving all I could.
Good match.
She was very emotional outside. Very emotional. You had the 1 or 2 tears right after. She needs to get air. And we went out there and she was just that convulsive crying, you know. Because she was so upset with herself. And I hate seen her like that. I mean, she gets like that, and I mean, I start tearing up, and I'm like, she's upset with herself.
I guess it just became more important to me. I think over time it's going to become like more important.
Millions of people in this place, still and lonely. Round the corner, crowded streets.
No, I don't. Why?
But I'm the only one.
I did well enough by points that I qualified for the nationals. The other kids would be thinking, I definitely can't place in nationals. But the nationals is more than that. Then even if you lose, you still have the experience.
The best kids in the sport of wrestling competing for a national title. It just doesn't get any better.
What are you wrestling?
115.
For what? Schoolboy? Huh?
Schoolboy.
Schoolboy?
Oh, God. I have to lose. 115.
You know, just walk around out there. It's hot enough you could sweat a lot of it off.
You lose 4 pounds.
Shut up. Mozzarella.
I knew you ate too much mozzarella.
I only had 2.
You got 2 days to lose that 4 pounds.
I know, but I'm not going to have any sweats in the end.
I was supposed to be 115, but I was 4 pounds over, and so I decided to run. I don't think I could lose that. Last time I did that, I got really sick.
Tomorrow.
I miss everybody. I feel alone.
It is like 102, and tomorrow it's supposed to get up to like 120.
My mom's not here because she took the family on a vacation, and my dad's not here because he couldn't afford it.
So it's hotter here.
I kind of wish my dad was there because I was so used to him being at all my tournaments.
Okay, I really don't think I'm gonna make it.
I think I should just stay at 120. I weighed myself today, and I was 3 pounds over, so I just said, whatever I weigh tomorrow morning is what I'll wrestle.
117.2.
So I'd rather be wrestling healthy than sick.
Here we go, people.
We have 469 entries, and 6 of them are female.
I saw you up there earlier, yeah.
I'm Megan Agajanian, and I'm a girl wrestler. Basically, our family is a little wrestle maniacs, so we just go a lot of places and wrestle. You never really see a lot of girls wrestling. Just the point that they stand out from everybody else. You go up to and start talking and just friends.
My name is Lynette. I'm from Fresno, California. A lot of the time it's hard to find other girls to wrestle.
She won by 1 point.
I'm Amberly Montgomery, and I've been wrestling about 5 years.
She wears eye makeup when she wrestles.
When you get older, they get stronger, but if you keep stronger, you can try to keep up with them.
Oh yeah, that's why he got the bye.
Them two will probably wrestle. He'll get the bye.
At my first national tournament, the parents of some of the wrestlers were petitioning against Title IX.
Some of the top wrestling people have been, pushing to fight Title IX for years now.
Title IX basically was a title that was passed for equalization, for women to have the equal opportunity as men.
A lot of programs have been dropped in the country, and it's been because of Title IX. At least that's what they're saying. That's the reason.
Because they couldn't increase the women's sports, they took away a lot of programs, about 40% of the college programs in America because of that. They could not, so the wrestling programs were cut from all the colleges.
I don't like seeing any competitive sport like this being cut.
But the way it happened was wrong, and that's why you see so many people that are hostile towards it, because you deleted men's sports, and wrestling being one of those men's sports you deleted.
So if they were adding more women's wrestling programs instead of cutting the ones that the male programs, it'd be a much better situation.
Now that there's women's wrestling, you can balance out the programs because of the women's wrestling. So I think women's wrestling is actually going to help men's programs out.
I think in the next 5 or so years, you're going to see a women's league pop up in the United States.
I think girls wrestling is what's going to save college wrestling.
I know, really.
I'd rather wrestle all day and lose. Wrestle like twice and win.
Schoolboy, 128, Tara Neal, Texas.
This is legs, okay? So you got to be able to sprawl. Get your legs back. Don't be afraid to shoot yourself. Like I told you, you shoot, go through. It's like a tackle. Grab those legs and keep running like you're tackling them, okay?
There's not enough girls right now, and so I wouldn't get any practice if I stopped wrestling guys. And if I wrestle guys all the way up to high school, and I do get thrown around and beaten every time, it's still making me stronger wrestling the guys. And then I wrestle girls, and I'm going to be ready for a hard fight.
When you get to high school, they won't let you wrestle these boys anymore. Okay, so you take this as a learning experience that by you wrestling these boys, it's going to make you better. So when those girls show up, you're going to be better than them.
He's going to work through that.
How old are you?
13.
13?
Am I like in here?
Yes.
That's not fair.
At a maturity, no, but at a real age and birthdays, I think so.
Yeah, you're probably more mature than any of us here.
I haven't eaten ice cream for like half a year. I haven't had like pop or any kind of junk food forever.
Isn't that the yummiest thing you've ever seen?
One of the many.
Sprinkles and cherries.
Sprinkles and cherries, yeah.
Come on, take a bite. Okay, take a sip.
At the beginning of the match, there was only like 3 people watching. But then like, we went into overtime and there were like 35 people like all around the mat.
I shot him again and it twisted his arm the wrong way and he broke his arm. I felt really bad.
He slammed me in the mat and my hands didn't fall forward and I broke my nose. And then I came back and won.
What's a broken nose?
A broken nose. I landed on my head and it hurt so bad. I had him pinned but the referee wouldn't call it and so I just won by a couple of points.
Yeah, if you have them, they take forever to call it, but if the guy has them, they'll just call it and like...
Yeah, one ref did that to me. The ref called it a pin, and I got so mad I like ran. Like I shook everybody's hand, and I'm like... And then I got a little bit like of points, and then I lost like 9-7. I was really upset, and then like there was like this big commotion, like it was really sad. Sometimes they call it just because you're a girl, but it's dumb.
I wish I was still her weight, because all the guys are still little wimpy people. They have no muscle at that age.
Shoulder pressure! Shoulder pressure and go! Hard! Elbows in! Elbows in!
Somebody said to me, I can't believe you let your daughter go out there and wrestle those boys like that. And I said, well, I can't believe you dress up your daughter, put a flower on her, sit her in a romantic evening with a guy that's unchaperoned, and you're worried about my daughter in front of 1,000 people with a boy, and you're not worried about your daughter in a parked car up on side of the hill all dressed up and ready to go. What do you think's going to happen with her in comparison to mine? So mine might get her arm broke, but that's about it. She probably won't end up pregnant, you know. So.
This is cool. Mom, look at
If they make me stop wrestling boys, then I'm not going to get any competition because there aren't enough girls from Texas that are my age and weight.
It's like as soon as I turn 14, and either you're 14 or you're in high school, you can't wrestle boys anymore.
That's a long out? I get better by wrestling the better guys and like getting my butt kicked.
The girls from the United States are way better because they wrestle guys, which make them 10 times as tough.
So if I couldn't wrestle boys, I'd only be wrestling a few matches a year. Instead, I wrestle probably 50 matches.
I think they knew that girls wouldn't have any competition, so they would drop out in Texas.
No, I just like the pink. I didn't care what it said. I said, I just like the pink. I didn't care what it said. Pink. I want a pink singlet. Why? Because pink is awesome. That means I'm going to kick your butt.
How do you know?
Because I am not just going to give it away, because I can get a lot for it.
I'll give you $20, and if I don't beat you, then you don't have to give it to me. If I beat you, then I'll give you $20 and give you the singlet. But if I don't, then I won't. I won't bug you anymore for that singlet.
Okay.
Ready, go, circle, circle! Keep coming! Technique! There you go! There you go! Finish! Finish it! There you go! There you go! Atta baby! Yes!
Hey, good job. That's the way to get in there and shoot and finish it and come around the corner and get your head out. It's a good job. Real good job. I told you wrestling all those boys would pay off, didn't I? I did. 'Cause when you get to the girls, look what you do. Good job. Good job.
I do wrestle boys for 3 years, and then wrestle a girl. It's a lot easier. That's right. Definitely. That was fun. I need your addresses.
I think eventually there's going to be more girls and everybody's going to be okay with it. It's just going to be a normal thing. It's not going to be weird or uncommon. Eventually, but that's going to take a while.
I'm gonna hug you. You're weird.
Oh, I missed you. Oh, sweet.
I know.
I love wrestling, and if they say that I can't wrestle boys, then I can't continue doing what I love. I'm just stuck, and it doesn't seem really fair to me.
There's a box of lies I open every time I'm going under. A compromise button paid for keeps me from surrender. Maybe the truth is getting hard to ignore. Maybe I'm starting to believe in something more. And I think it's gonna be a good day. I think it's gonna be a good day.
Experience how a man handles life in a changing world. Enjoy a legendary performance by James Earl Jones in Great White Hope, next on WPT Home Theater, only on Wisconsin Public Television.
There's a book of rules
What impact has Title IX had on women's sports? And what does the future hold for girls wrestling? Share your thoughts in Talkback and find out more on the Independent Lens website, online at pbs.org. Independent? Documentaries, dramas, short films on Independent Lens. Every week, an original independent film by individual filmmakers from every corner of the world, even yours. 2 dramas about finding and surviving love. A double feature of Fine and Doki Doki on the next Independent Lens. This program is made possible by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you. To purchase a copy of this program on VHS or DVD, call 1-800-343-5540.
I am PBS.
Presentation of this independent documentary is made possible in part by the Wisconsin Film Festival, featuring independent film, world cinema, and Wisconsin filmmakers each spring in Madison, a public program of the UW-Madison Arts Institute. Information available on the web.
The people of Alliant Energy, who take pride in celebrating diversity. Alliant Energy recognizes, respects, and appreciates the power of different perspectives that each of us brings to our community.
Next time on Nature. As a small boy, Jeff Watson saw something that would shape his destiny.
It was a huge creature. It seemed like almost a shadow coming over the sun.
It led to over 20 years of study on a magnificent predator, the golden eagle.
Sunday night at 7 on Wisconsin Public Television.
Coming soon on Nova, take a thrill ride into a world beyond your wildest imagination.
We really may live in a universe with more dimensions than meet the eye.
Join best-selling author and physicist Brian Greene on a quest for the holy grail of physics, a theory of everything. String theory, it's stranger than science fiction. PBS presents Nova, the elegant universe.
Tuesday night at 7 on Wisconsin Public Television.
This is Wisconsin Public Television, your place to grow through learning.
He was a rebel,
2,
a lover,
3,
a champion,
4,
a fugitive,
5,
a legend,
6,
and forgotten.
7.
Until now. PBS and Ken Burns tell the story of the greatest boxer you never knew. Unforgivable Blackness, the rise and fall of Jack Johnson. Coming in January, only on PBS.
James Earl Jones stars in this adaptation of the hit Broadway play about Jack Johnson, the Great White Hope, next on WPT Home Theater.